Yo, Don, what you saying, mate? I'm at Halfords now on the Hanger Lane. So what is exactly I'm trying to get right now that I'm going to be bringing to us? What's it called? Okay, cool. Is it the same as every other one? Oh, wait, see, ready mix. Alright, I'll get back to you in a sec, yeah? Check it Insta now, yeah? Alright, cool. That's it then. So we're gonna get this ready mix. What we see, which is gonna be for the bike. So we can. My bike needs a whole new radiator, which is actually on me right now. Radiator and fan. It's unbelievable. Have a look at this. Can you believe it? My radiator is actually in this bag. So that's how we're doing it right now. But I'm gonna go and find this ready mix, so I'll be with you guys in a sec. So Tom has messaged me. Let's have a look. I think we're looking for this guy here. I don't know if you guys can see. Excuse me, mate, do you know where I can find that one?
Yes, it'll be just here on the top shelf.
Oh, thank you so much, I appreciate that. What's your name?
Alf.
Alf, cool bro, I appreciate that, bro. Al, I think it's Alf or Al. Cool. That guy here. This guy here, which is not coming into shot, which is not like my camera most of the time, I think is here. So we have found what we need. Let's take that to the thing. 2 litres. Only 2 litres? Wow. I typically don't know anything, but I'm gonna learn. Shit, what's my pen? Enter. Is that the right one? Ready mix. That's the right one, right?
Ready mix.
The one my mate showed me is coming up as 20 quid. So he's showing me that one. It's the same thing, right? That one's coming up as £20.
Yeah, that's a bigger bottle.
Okay, that's right.
That's the next one up.
I don't need that then, I just need that then, yeah?
It's the same thing, but it's just...
Alright, let's take that one, no worries. So that's that then, so we've got the coolant. Dominic, vegan biker was sent me the picture, as you guys saw, it was coming as 20 quid. But, this one happens to be £12.50. I think I've got maybe too less. I hope not. Can't believe I have to come all the way back in to get another one. Dom sent me one that was 20 quid, man. I cannot believe it. This one was 2 litres. Dom saying you need 3.5 at least. Go for 4 just to be safe, of course. So I have to buy another one. So 2 of the 2 litre ones for £12.50 each, when he could have just got the 5 litre for £20. Another payment. There you go, Z. I put it in too early.
Yeah, it is.
Sit. So yeah, we'll be with the vegan bike in about 5-6 minutes. This is all the stuff that I'm carrying. The radiator is in there, which I received today on eBay with the fan. Can you believe it? I guess you guys are like, there's no way you fit a radiator into this Ralph Lauren bag, but I actually have. It's actually in there somewhere. There you go. I can't believe it actually fitted in there either. We've got the 2 coolants, which I was meant to get one for £20, be a 5 litre instead, then decided to not listen to what vegan. Who's this stranger?
Stranger danger, bro.
Stranger danger, bro. This is the main man, Tom. Where's you been, though? How you doing, bro? Good to see you, man. How's everything?
It's good, man.
Sure?
Yeah, man.
Should I have the camera lately? Because you haven't really been on the camera. Nah, you don't care, do you?
I don't. No, I don't.
That's the stickers. This is the main man here for the stickers.
That's where Dominic's gone, bro. Dominic went to London stickers, that's it.
Dominic went to get the stickers, or vegan biker went to get the stickers? Helmet, sorry. This is the radiator, which did fit into the Ralph Lauren bag. Oh, and that's the radiator. In case anyone say that didn't fit in there, but it did. That's the LED lights I hope we get to put on today if we have time. And I think there's the bike. Dom's bike's covered, another B1H. So yeah, man, I'll get back to you guys when we start taking off panels and I'm gonna try to put this radiator on today. I don't know if I said, but the bike didn't actually have a radiator. Oh no, sorry, has a radiator but didn't actually have a fan. And I'm getting there to see it. We'll open it up now anyway. But the radiator is in there, and that bit's holding, but on the other side of things, on this side, it's not holding. So that's a huge problem. because the radiator does work. But obviously there's no fan in there, which tells me the bike was used as a race bike. Probably on the track, not so much on the road, obviously. Another thing that tells me that this bike was also a race bike is the way my lights are at the back. If you can see, I've got LED lights, which we're going to replace and put these new ones on here, because these ones have a few LED lights out. So my indicators still work, but they do interfere with the brake light, which is in the middle part, so we're going to try and put that on today as well if we get a chance. But yeah, as I was saying, up here you can see there's meant to be a brake light here and there's none, so that definitely indicates that this bike was probably a race bike. I do like the way that looks, so I'm going to probably keep that, hence the reason why we got the new LED lights. LED lights seem to be same size, so it shouldn't be a big deal. But anyway guys, get back to you in a minute. Let's get Dominic and myself to start working on this bike and start taking some panels off. See you in a bit. So there he goes, Dominic Vegan, the vegan biker. I call him Dominic, but AKA, which means also stands for, AKA the vegan biker. So he's at work now on the 636.
AKA a London stickers.
Oh, London stickers. Let's get the stickers in. Don't forget that. Can we get the camera? Get it? Oh, yep. Perfectly.
It's on your bike as well.
Yeah, I definitely am. I'm definitely pushing it too, Dom. I wanted a hat, didn't I? All black on black.
I do try to variation.
And what's the? Is that the? Well, that's the workplace, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are they getting promotions? Yeah. My 1,000 subs.
Bro, I work there, so.
All right. Well, because of Dom. If you guys ever watch this video, it's all because of Dom.
There you go, man.
I got one. Thank you. So this is my one.
Yeah, keep it.
Oh wow.
So guess?
I really appreciate that. Thank you. I know what they cost. Thank you. Does that suit me?
Yeah.
Does it suit? I gotta fix it, everything.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No bad.
I'll say no. I'm more like that because the sun's out. Wait. I need to fix the snack back and then we can sort that out. But for now, let me put this hat away and let's get back to taking some fairings off with Dom. And yeah, man.
This is glued on here, bro.
This is what? Tell me it's not glued.
Yeah. It's been snapped before. And he tried to glue it on.
You tried to glue it on?
Yeah. You see the glue, huh?
Oh, that's not good news, is
There
it?
you go. Come on. Let me get a piece out of this. See that shit?
We got
Bring the
glue.
tools out, man.
Glue problems. They've glued. I think Dom's saying they've glued the radiator.
Yeah, it snapped before and he tried to glue it back on.
And the radiator is in quite good condition, you know. It's just the hold part which doesn't want to hold.
If you go there, look. If you go here where the mount is, you see this has been broken before. This was all glued. He tried to glue it on before. Look, you see the mount there?
Yep, I see it. That's where it snapped.
Yeah, it snapped before and he tried to glue it.
And you can see that bit there, where it's just Okay, so Dom's got a toolbox out, and now the first thing I can hear is, what the fuck is this? Excuse the language, but we do swear sometimes.
Sometimes.
Well, I swear all the time. That's who I am, bro. I can't change that shit, bro. That's who I am. Okay, so that's what should indicate to who I am. And then you're asking, what the fuck is this?
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
This is the turbo nitrous. I don't know what they've done. It was just for rating, innit? So.
I don't know, man. That's why I said sometimes it will take longer because you never know where you're gonna find out.
Yep, I agree.
So, I'm gonna let you do your video. I'm gonna keep on unbolting shit and hopefully.
Yeah, I think it's a one-man job, Dom. So I'm gonna let you get on with it, mate. To be honest, I don't
you
think.
do your video and I'll prep up with whatever I know what to do.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to just get in your way and try to act like I know what's going on when really I think it's your job for this radiator, mate. It's the radiator, which I believe is in a good condition. I hope. If it ain't, well, at least we've got a fan over here. I can see a fan in there. That's good news. leakages going on here. They've literally just cut everything off. I'm just happy to see a fan, I'll be honest. Let's get this camera up. You're not happy with what's going on over there? And so off eBay, about 60 quid, and they have said that this fan, which looks fucked in here, stones, cobwebs, there's fucking condoms in here, mate. There's everything in this thing. They said they've tested everything, so I don't know. Let's check. This is very important to check. This is fuel radiator cap. Cool. Radiator cap. Cool.
Gotcha!
So they said tested, but we'll see how it goes. This seems to be really shit at the top. Can I even close that back? Darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Which would be so that your oil doesn't go into your... Trying to help me out here, Dom?
Or when you 12 o'clock your bike so you can get air inside the thing.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear him on the camera, but he said it's so when you 12 o'clock your bike, so aka the wheelies, your oil doesn't go.
The bike gets air in through here.
Yeah, but because I hold the bike up in one position.
There was oil all over the place.
Oil in when you block the engine. That cost 700 and something quid, didn't it? Okay, I found a shady place. Well, I've got some shade. Right, so honestly, I think it's something I've always wanted to say to myself, like being honest about who I am and what the hell I've been doing. I got into riding when I first bought a Kachiva Mito. I was probably about bloody 17, 18 years old. I didn't know how to ride a geared bike. So when I bought the bike, I was literally just trying to learn the bike myself. I was literally dragging the brake down the road. I think I did the same thing with a car as well. I literally learned to do it myself. I wouldn't call myself a criminal back then because I was just a kid, didn't know much, but I was trying to learn shit myself. I didn't have the money, I was trying to find a way, which I don't condone that shit now because times have changed and the police are always willing to catch you and take your license away. I got a full UK bike license, so it's not something that I've always wanted to, you know, I haven't deliberately decided I'm gonna go out there and just lose my license. We don't think that way, but what we do think is we're gonna take a risk, we're gonna take a chance. And I still believe in taking risks, certain things, not everything, because if you don't take risks, you ain't gonna get nowhere. But in regards to your driving your motorcycle license or even your car license and doing stupid stuff, it doesn't make any sense because, as I said, the police are always waiting to take your license. They're always willing to put you before the courts. And even though you guys see me in all my channels, sorry, in all my videos on Insta and on YouTube talking about me being in the courts and all that stuff, that's not really the way to live. It causes a lot of stress and it causes a lot of problems. And your health is number one. There's nothing that beats that. So for me to continue riding around in that fashion, in that manner, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I don't want to be that person anymore. I don't want to be that idiot that's doing wheelies down the high road. And this is what I'm trying to get to with this conversation. While Dom's over there messing with the radiator, I'm still trying to put it on and take the other one off. I don't want to be that guy no more. I don't want to be an idiot. I don't want to be someone that takes those risks, parking up outside Ace Caf doing fucking wheelies and all that shit. There's a time when you have to draw the line. Alright, the same way I stopped smoking weed and cigarettes, there's a time when you have to draw the line and say let the youngers take over, let them do their thing. So to all the younger guys that are still out there doing this wheelies and on the high road and all that stuff, I know I've been doing that shit myself, and I know I had videos up which have been deleted now by everyone knows who, where I was doing wheelies up the A40 and wheelies on the A40. Well, you know, I just want to say I'm done with that shit now, man. It doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to protect that license. So if you're gonna do it, all these kind of wheelies and that kind of fashion riding on the high road doesn't make no sense. Do it somewhere where it does make sense. Go to the track. And if I don't even know if the track allows you to do wheelies, I think they just let you go round and round so you can get the feeling of your bike. But find a place, a private place, where you can do these wheelies and you don't have to worry about losing your license. And that's where I am now with this whole motorcycle lifestyle, biker life. That's where I'm at. I don't want to be an idiot, and I definitely don't want to lose my license. So to the point where I have to take my plates off now everywhere I go, or like others, go to other countries to ride. It's fucking nonsense. So this is where I reside, in London. If I move around or I move to another country, then things may change. But as long as I'm here, I want to respect the fact that riding a motorcycle is a fucking privilege. Having a full fucking license, excuse my language, is a privilege. So why would you waste it? Why would you do something stupid and lose your license and then you can't ride anymore? Like, what the fuck's the point? At my age, I'm done. There's no more wheeling on the high roads and all this shit. I'm gonna miss it because some of, you know, I saw it as my playing ground. That was my playground, man. The high road, the A406, the A roads, the motorways. That's our playground. But in reality, it's not our playground. So I think I've said too much, but I'm pretty sure I've got my point across. I don't want to be that dude no more. I will continue the stunting. I will stunt the bike fully. I think tomorrow Vangel's the clip-ons from Vangel will be arriving. He did call me today, so I'm pretty sure they've been sent out. Radiator came today, which is what vegan biker. Shout out to him who's doing now. Big up London stickers. But yeah, just finding the right places to do those kind of things, man. And no more fucking around. If you see me riding around, you'll probably see me riding in a total different manner now. You know, there's times to open up the bike, but like I said, do the right things in the place that you're meant to do it in, if that's the best way to put it. I ain't dead, I'm still out here, still gonna be riding. I just want to do things normally from now on. There won't be no more wheelies and burnouts and fucking all that shit in the middle of the high road, running from cops and all that crap. Cool, let's get back to Dominic and see what he's doing, because Dom, how's it going, pal? Let's have a look at Dom, find out what he's getting on with. The bike's a bitch. But what have you done to her, man?
Leave me here 3 minutes, that's it.
Yeah, I had to go and do a full speech on my riding and how I feel about who I have been when I joined this whole motorbike thing back in, I don't know, 1999 or something, when I had my first T-Reg Kachiba Mito, which I've just explained. I don't want to be that dude no more, you know. I want to take responsibility.
I think we all change, man.
We have to, innit?
That's what I was a dick. I was riding like an idiot. But you gotta grow up, bro. You gotta grow up, change.
Yeah, I fully agree.
I had the clear lines for 5 years, and now I get 3 points for speeding. And that brings you back down, bro. It makes you appreciate your license.
Yeah,
like,
mate, that's what I was just saying over there. That's exactly what I was just saying. You start thinking, hold on a minute, it's the age as well, man. Like I was saying to the on the video over there, I was saying that even the smoking, all that kind of stuff. Sometimes you really got to draw a line and say, right, this is not me no more, man. Leave it to the younger ones.
I think it's when you get mature, then there's another thing that changed the game, is the baby, man.
Well, I didn't want to say that on camera, but obviously
there's a lot of people that already know, but yeah.
They didn't know what?
They know. There's a lot of people that know that I have a baby now, I'm a father.
Baby is so beautiful, yeah. I've asked him, can we just like put her face on camera, but obviously people, you know, you got to keep some things private, and I fully agree with him. Most beautifulest babies I've ever seen, like really, man, it's unreal. But yeah, so Dom's a father, and you know, like we said, responsibilities, you got to start taking them serious. We're still going to drive our bikes, man. Dom's still got his B1H, here's my B2. We're still going to be doing this, but just taking, you know, doing things the right way, man, so we can stay on. We can stay doing what we're trying to do, and that's what it is, man. Any of you youngsters out there that's heard what I just said and take it and understood it and want to take it serious, then ratings to you, man. 5 stars to you straight away, because then, you know, you can just get further by just sometimes following the rules, just sometimes. And like I said, a driving license, well, a motorcycle license is a fucking privilege. If you passed your license, you know how hard it was. You had to do a mod 1 and you had to do a mod 2. I remember mine, it was on my birthday, I passed first time. And why mess that up, man?
I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast. And every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars.
It's the air intake over there. I wonder how many bugs are in here.
Hello! Yeah, for any of you people thinking that it's got oil in its coolant, it's not. This is the oil can, yeah? There used to be more oil in it.
There's no oil in the coolant. It's an oil can.
Which is a good thing.
We don't need to do the things we don't wanna do.
It was a good spray job though.
Decent. Shit gluing job though.
I can't believe they put glue on it, mate. It must have been a very special type of glue that
No,
they
it's
put.
Aerodite.
Aerodite.
Aerodite epoxy. Some good shit. Unfortunately, it's not gonna hold that.
It wasn't going to go anywhere anyway, the radiator, was it? Because it was stuck in the fairings.
Yeah, the hoses will kept it. Then the fairing a bit. Anyway, there's not the way to keep your radiator hanging halfway.
Yep, I agree. Let's put a new one.
Every time you walk on a bike, if you don't fuck up your finger, it's not. You know that legend that he sacrificed his woman when he built the big monastery, and he cemented, he concrete his wife in there so they make sure that the monastery will hold. That's a Romanian myth. That's it. It's when you fix your bike, you need to sacrifice your finger, otherwise whatever you fix.
Something's got to happen to your hand every time, yeah?
That's it. Otherwise, whatever you fix is gonna go tits up.
Okay, so this is the new guy here. This is the new guy, which is not sprayed black like the other ones.
See, there's mine, man. Yeah, the black is all black.
Doesn't matter, mine ain't sprayed either, so what's the big deal? So that was the one that was in there, which has obviously had all these issues, and they put super glue in it, which you've already said, and it was all hanging off and all the rest of it. And that never had a fan, right? Just to update you guys what we're actually trying to do here. And this one was bought on eBay by myself a few days ago. It should have come on Friday. Today's Monday. I ordered it about 4 days ago, but probably Thursday. As I said, today's Monday, and this came quite early, so I'm really happy with that. Like I was just saying, I do like that black effect, the way they've sprayed that one. This one is the one which is not fucked and also has a fan, so hopefully we can get this moving and get this fan working as well once we stick it in. Cool. Okay, so seems like
you wrapped it around so it won't fall down, man. You see that?
wow, so this is the new one off eBay.
Well, it's not new.
Well, it's not new, but the newer one to that old one over there. And Dom just recognised that this thing here is that. Wow.
But you have the Where's that? The cap.
The radiator cap. Oh, there it is. And we can't use the other one for this?
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Because this one looks a bit
Yeah,
bit
so
shitty.
This one goes up to there, so it will seal in here. So
Yeah.
it will be sealed down there. This is not a biggie, but I mean, he could have said that it's a bit fucked, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, just under £60 for the fan and the radiator.
but it doesn't matter. To be honest, innit? If something broken,
Yeah,
say
it's true. It's true. I don't remember the eBay seller's name right now. Otherwise, well, I can get it up on my phone though, can't I? So we can give you a bollocking, mate. Because the vegan bike is absolutely right. You could have been a bit honest. So I'm gonna be honest and show who you are. All right. The description. All right. So I'm gonna go to eBay. Purchase. Items and descriptions. So there it was. Kawasaki ZX636 B1H or B2H. That's what it looked like. And then. So what do I need to go to again? Oh shit! We've got a whole address
Go
on
on
there.
it. No, not that.
Back.
It should be.
Description, isn't it?
Yeah, read more. Here.
Oh, there we go. So
Radiator was removed from a running bike and it was working for along the fan switch. Okay.
yeah, this
Nothing.
item is rated with a fan Kawasaki ZX Star. This will fit 2003 and 2004 ZX IP and ZX Star. The radiator was removed from a running bike and is working fine along with the fan, which has been tested. Please take time to view my other items as I may have something else you need. Well, if it ain't gonna come with a hole in the side, mate, which you didn't even fucking tell us about, and then it says happy bidding here, but I didn't actually bid for that item. Said nothing about that hole
No worries, man. We got the magic
on
shit.
the side, but Dom seems to have some magic stuff. What's that? What is that stuff?
That is the thing that you glue down with. That's Aerobite. This is a 2-part epoxy. So you got the glue and then you have the hardener. You mix these two up and they got really, really hard, man.
Well, hey.
So because that's not going to have any issues with leaking, it just needs to be there for overflow and pressure release. I'm just
You're just gonna give it an extra.
it's gonna fit it there. Just make sure it's gonna stay there and I'll fit it fine. It's not a biggie, but it was nice if you would say, listen mate, it's broken over there, it doesn't affect the part with anything, but just keep that in mind though.
Well, we don't live in that world, man. People ain't honest. I mean, I got a question for you to see how honest we really are. So here's my question. Are you an animal?
Yes.
Okay, well that was quite an honest
I'm a
answer.
great ape.
I'm a white gorilla.
Well, we're quite distant from gorillas. We're more close to chimps and baboons.
Why do people say that we're different from gorillas but more close to chimps?
Because when they
Well, they're animals though, right?
yeah, they are, but there's groups of animals. So if you go and you test the genome of people, of humans, which we are great apes, we're part of Homo sapiens. We are mammals, we are animals.
Yeah.
When we broke down from the chain of apes, gorillas an ape, the
Yeah.
chimps are apes, the
Yeah.
baboons are apes. So when we broke down, the gorillas split way before before we split from chimps and all that. So
Yeah,
What
that's my phone, man.
Jesus.
Yeah, a lot of people you ask about the animal question though, they really get a bit defensive. I ask somebody.
I think people should go and get an education before they open their mouth.
Is it education or is it just the fact that they just don't want to be put in that category of an animal?
It doesn't matter. You're still an animal, even if you agree with it or not. You're still an animal, so it doesn't matter what you believe. Your opinion is not worth as much as the fact.
I 100% agree.
It's a fact that you're an animal. If your opinion is not, then you can believe whatever you want, bro. That's not going to change the fact.
Disaster at the moment. A shout out to that eBay seller. He's got 100% feedback. Can you believe that?
Well, not for long then.
Well, no, if you're not going to be honest. And there's a hole where we have to super glue this back.
Cool. Well, that's sorted for now. Back, we all eukaryotes. So we all came from the same thing. So yeah, but plant life and animal life split way.
Bro, I gotta spot you for that, bro.
We all came from the same thing, bro. It doesn't matter as long as.
But wherever we came from, we still are related. We still are connected to the earth. We all are. Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's crazy how people just like, no, I'm not an animal. That's the top answer. Now the top answer is.
You're an ignorant prick then.
What?
That is the top answer. If you answer like that, I'm not an animal, then you're an ignorant prick.
Ignorant motherfuckers. It's true though, man. It's called ignorance. I asked a guy at work this yesterday, and he turned around and said, first he said what? And he goes, no. He goes, what? I'm an animal in bed. You know these idiots. I'm an animal in bed. I goes, nah, forget the bed, forget the wardrobe, forget the chest of drawers. Just, are you an animal? And he goes, no, I'm not. I'm not an animal, not like that, no. I'm an animal in bed. I go, mate, forget the fucking bed and the lampshades and the sit. You couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it.
Like your shirt, and you see these two over here? These are called nipples. You're a mammalian. You're an animal, part of the.
That's too close to alien, bro. That's too close to.
You're a mammalian, but you got nipples. You got mammary glands where kids eat from milk. You're a fucking mammal. You're an animal.
Exactly. You heard it first from the vegan and from Dan636. Stop lying to yourselves, people. Start being honest. Start looking in the mirror and saying what's really going down. Like Dan did. And that's the reason why I said no more wheelies on the A roads. You know what I'm saying?
So the motorway. The plug is all the way over here. That's why I removed the tank so I can find it. I couldn't see it for this. So yeah, this is the fan.
Okay, so we got the fan bit there. It's this bit here. Which is gonna go straight in to the amount of police that I saw today, man, coming up here. It's unbelievable. I saw about 70 cars, 70 BMWs, 27 vans, which means a few people got arrested. I didn't see any bikes, luckily, because those are what you really need to be scared of if you're bloody driving around illegally.
It will give you a good chase though.
The BMW. Yeah, on the bikes, yeah, you pretty much, if you ain't got the skills and you're trying to run away from police on motorbikes, you're gonna be looking really stupid, right? Every time you take a left, they'll be right behind you. Every time you take a right, they'll be behind you. You can hover off the ground and they'll be right with you as well. So they'll be flying as well. There's no way to really get away. Man, I'm talking shit, bro. Do you know how many fucking times I got away? But I don't condone it no more.
I'm saying that they'll give you a better chase than a car.
Yeah. I mean, the car and the vans, when I used to do the runners on the bike, I used to just, I was off. There was no, I used to get away from police in cars. I had to pull over. I don't condone this, guys. I'm just telling you what used to happen. I used to pull over. I used to watch them in my mirror, get out the car, walk towards the bike. Sorry, walk towards my car. And my foot was already on the clutch. And like I said in this video earlier, I taught myself how to drive and shit. So I already knew how to drive without even bloody going for a test or a lesson or anything. And as soon as that copper came out the car and walked towards the window, I used to release the fucking clutch and I'd be off. I was already in first gear. And then I used to go and sell the car to someone I know. There's always someone that wants the car, because back then insurance and all that was harder. They didn't have all these PNC machines and all that crap. But now they do have those things. And so I just do not condone it, man. Like, you know, there's no point trying to get away. You can lose your life doing it. I've had a lot of fun, I can't lie. I've done a lot of stupid things on vehicles.
It was different times.
Yeah, definitely. Like I've just said, it's different times. It's just not worth it, man. It's not worth it.
They come and they knock at your door, but before you used to get
Yeah.
quick with technology those days, man, they're not even bother chasing you.
It's
anymore.
funny
They
you
just come
said
at the
that.
door.
It's funny you say that because there's that story I told you earlier, which I can't tell these guys. Times maybe haven't changed that much now, I'm joking. Times have changed. Guys, do not do that shit, man. Just get your license, be proud of it. And like I said about 3 times in this video, it's a privilege to have a full bike license. And so, you know, just look after it.
Yeah, and learn how to do it, because Dom ain't doing it for anyone else apart from you, man.
Oh, did you guys hear that, yeah? Dom ain't doing it for no one else. But Dan 636. Yeah.
Way too busy to do that.
Way too busy, man. Way too busy.
Things change a lot.
Things have changed a lot, yeah? Well,
This probably might be the last stunt bike that.
that you're gonna play with. I don't mind that, but I would mind if you said this is probably gonna be the last me messing with bikes and stuff, because then that's gonna be like very disappointing, bro. And stay humble, London stickers, and clothing. It glows in the dark. I thought so. I want something like that. Shout out Mr. Wazzy. We went on a ride the other day, didn't we? And we went to where did we go? We went towards Watford, didn't we? And what is that? Suzuki 1000 Jigsaw. And man, that is a plane. It's an aircraft. I call it an aircraft. Here's my hat from Dom, which I think is brillianto. Brillianto.
Cable, man. What the fuck is this shit? It's gonna do a Romanian thing here, so don't worry about it. It's gonna hold. It's not soldering iron and all that shit, but the way Dom does it, you can bet your life in it, mate. That you need to do, but yeah.
We're talking about the clean air mods, guys, which you need to do when you want to stunt your motorcycle and you want to do some 12 o'clocks. So yes, clean air mod, we need to do that as well. I'm gonna change these things. I like the gold, but it's gonna come off Vangel again with the foot pegs, which I had on my last 636.
Does it come with the foot as well?
Again?
You find that?
Yeah, it was the whole plate bit that comes out, which is it was really stylish. I really like it the way Vangel's done it. It's just like a long plate, and then you got the big round bombings, yeah. And then here's gonna be the same thing here. Yeah, so we're gonna change the rest sets to
Aluminium,
well.
yeah, not fucking aluminum.
Not aluminum, aluminium. So this is the fan that was purchased on eBay, which Dom is now sticking into the bike. Let's see if I can get over here. And then there goes your fan, which you didn't have when the bike was purchased, because as I said about 10 times, I think they were racing this bike, hence the reason why you didn't have a fan and you didn't have a back brake light. You're looking good, Dom.
Yeah, man. I think so. Just trying to find the hole. I think I'm out of the game, bro. I can't find the hole anymore.
No more babies, bro. I'm joking.
There's no more babies though, man. That's it. One's enough.
No more babies, bro. One's enough, yeah?
Even the missus said, that's it.
She said that's enough now, yeah?
That's it.
You guys really got a beautiful baby though, man.
That's why that's it. We're gonna stick to one.
Just in case the other one's not as
Yeah,
beautiful, or?
I think this one took all the beauty. If you're gonna have another one, it's fucked up.
Ah, you're funny.
Yeah, this one's beautiful, man. The other one's probably gonna come out. Ah, that's it. No more babies.
So we took our chances. It all went well, and we're not going to take any more chances. So here we have a fan. Well, it'd be nice to stick another one in there one day soon, especially if we're gonna stunt the bike. So
well, I don't know if Dan will put this in the video, but I don't know if you guys see all the struggle that I had to take all the hoses out. So whenever you change this and you change hoses that are on the metal, from the heat, they're gonna get fucking tight in there. That's why it was the struggle. Yeah, so buy yourself some white lithium grease.
What's it called? White lithium grease.
Over there, and just spray a bit on that, bro. That's it. Spray a bit on that, and that is gonna, whenever you're gonna change it again, when you're gonna pull that thing off, it's gonna come out easy, man. There's no more struggle, there's no more chopped off fingers.
All right, so it's easy to come off.
Almost done.
So what, we're 3/4 of the way?
Pretty much, yeah.
Her whole thing is fucking... So here we go with the coolant. This would be like another moment of truth, right?
Yeah. Well, the moment of truth is when you start the bike and you let it get to temperature. That's when you see if it's gonna go boom or
The
not.
world I used to know, I see it differently. You woke me from a dream, now here's reality. Baby, baby, you are really hurting me. 'Cause every time you tell me I look good in bed, I'm doing fine, but nothing ever changes. And now I see, baby, you are hurting me. Stuck in repeat. Stop lying. I know you playing your part, but baby, it's breaking my heart. How could I know? If you don't need me, just let me know when I go. Truthfully, the game that you've been playing felt so real to me. I once believed that you could be my destiny. Baby, baby, you are really hurting me. Who is she? How can you reject me so damn easily? Who are you and what are we? Baby, baby, you are really hurting me.
So I think we're coming to 97% of this done.
Yeah.
92, 97.
Yeah, I'm just.
Really appreciate it, Dom, that you've gone and taken over on the whole fixing of this radiator and fan.
No worries, my bro. Who else?
Who else? Dom the vegan biker, aka London Stickers.
Is she back on, man?
So we're putting back some fairings and maybe gonna start the bike.
I'm gonna put this one back on.
Alright, we need to put
I'm gonna put the tank back on and then start the bike up.
Okay then, so we'll be starting the bike in a second to see what happens with this new fan and radiator. I keep saying new radiator, new fan. It's actually second hand, as I said, off the eBay,
New for this bike.
but new for this bike. Yeah, it's pretty crazy to. Of course, I'm gonna speak on it, but it's pretty crazy to find this in 05. You know that?
Yeah, really late register.
Yeah, and you know what else is crazy? It's now 2020, Corona pandemic is what everyone's gonna remember of 2020, 2020. But the B1H, this bike, which Dominic also has, owns one as well, has now gone up in price. And I don't know if it's because of the Corona or what the reasons are, but this bike is now on eBay. You can get them for now like 4,200, which I can show you right now.
Whistle me,
They're
Dixie.
just getting harder to get. People.
You think so? So they're becoming collector's items now, yeah?
And just up the prices because the people who have these, they know how much this bike is worth, and they know that people will pay that extra to have it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm just like taking a piss out of it.
The people that actually own it is what Dom's saying is they're the ones that know what the bike actually is. Am I right? And so they don't give them away or sell them for cheap anymore. I saw one for 3,200 yesterday. I saw another one, as I said, 4,200, and it's looking like this bike is coming up to 4,000. All right, cool. I'll give you a call back in a sec, yeah? All right, Dom. Hi. All right, cool. See you in a bit. Dom just started the bike and petrol just started pissing up. You know, oh my days.
He's talking too much and forgot to put the fuel line in.
He didn't put the fuel line in, right? So that's why the petrol.
My neighbour's
was-
gonna love me now. Oh, the smell of petrol. Yeah.
That was beautiful, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That looked like a water fountain, man. I didn't catch it on camera, man. Unbelievable. It just looked like a literal water fountain. It was just coming down.
Fucking hell.
But
See, that's why I don't want to get into videos
why?
because I talk and then I'll get my head off the.
This
what
is
I'm
why
doing
we
and
decided
I
to let
forget.
Dan be the cameraman, yeah, and you
Yes.
just literally just carried on with it.
And then I
But
start
now
talking.
the fuel line It's in that, yeah. So
I think so, yeah.
wow, if you saw the amount of petrol that'll just pour it out.
Almost still cranking it.
That's £4 at least. Here we go, first start since the new radiator. We are on. We are away. Alright, so we'll let the bike warm up for a bit and we'll check when the fan kicks in. Make sure everything's cool, there's no leaks. But so far, doesn't seem to be any leaks or anything. It's been a long, long time coming that I know change don't come. So I don't see any leaks. Everything seems to be great. Everything seems to be fine. I don't see nothing. But as it gets hotter and the bike warms up, as the temperature gets higher and higher, I will see if this fan kicks in when it's supposed to, with this radiator that Dom's just put in now. Can you guys even hear me?
Let me fix this, man, because I fucking hate this. What's time?
Time is sponsored by
5:11.
yes, 5:11. Man, you did that shit quick, man. I'm quite impressed, bro, with that, bro. I've never in my life played with that shit. I played with the laps and all that, but I've never played with the actual thing. Alright, so we're on 56, yeah, with the heat. That's Celsius. Fan kicking in.
Something's leaking in.
Something's leaking! Oh! What do we have here? What could that be? I think it's the cap.
Yeah.
Bubbling up. So maybe it's bubbling up where that hole is, which is the eBay seller didn't tell us about, and then
I don't even know which one I put in.
it's
Let's try
fucking.
this
But what
one.
was in that? But there's fucking eggs in there.
No, it's from that white grease that I put on. Don't worry about it. It's all good, man.
That cap's better, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Unless it's this actual part here, which
Yeah,
I've had to glue.
No, it doesn't reach up to there.
It doesn't reach up to there.
It shouldn't.
Haven't got a light, you know it. Oh, I have. Came back. What the fuck's going on? I'm angry. Yes, I am. Why are you angry, mate? You just got a new fan put in and a new bloody radiator. Something's still leaking, though.
Yeah, man, pretty bad.
Wow. So I'm talking about leaks, and it's looking like we have one. So, do you think? Where do you think it's coming from?
It's fucking.
The top bit. Okay, I don't know what to say. Righty. Okay, so it's funny because you're on this side, so I thought maybe you can see where that leak's coming from, which we're obviously going to assume that it's this one, isn't it?
That's what I want to see if it's going up. It should seal before it reaches that, though.
So what are you thinking right now? There could be like a hole somewhere that we haven't seen, or it could be that. Man, this eBay seller's gonna get it, man. If this is what I think it is. Is there a spring on that? On that cap?
Yeah.
So we have a fucked up fan, radiator.
You want the bad news?
What's the bad news?
This thing cures in like 12 hours, man. This arrow that if you want to leave it there to cure, it takes 12 hours to proper glue it on.
So what about trying to just take it home quickly and then...
It will piss all over the place.
So literally he's sold a faulty radiator, right?
Yeah.
Which we already worked it out because of this part here, which is snapped, which Dom has to try to glue back. Will be this. Pretty pissed about that.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. So cute.
Alright, I'm a bit pissed off about that, I'll be honest. It is reaching to that top one then.
Yeah.
That's really, really fucked up. So, I don't know. So there it is. That's the hole. You guys can see that. And when you switch the bike on, it starts to come through that hole. There shouldn't be a hole there, but it's obviously broken. Is there a way to block that? Yeah, there is. But as you said, it takes 12 hours for the
For this glue to cure. It's not even the right way, isn't it?
the eBay seller, which now I'm gonna get your name out, bro, because I tried to allow it, but now I'm gonna have to bring you up and get your name and put it out there. This item is a radiator, name and shape me, that's what it's called. So this item is a radiator with a fan and cap for a Kawasaki Zero Star. This will fit 2051 B1 HP12 and ZX6RR, which is this one. The radiator was removed from a running bike and is working fine, along with the fan, which has been tested. The radiator was removed from a running bike, blah blah blah. Please take time to view my other items, as I may have something else you need, which may have a fucking hole in it, right? And then we have, please take time to view my other items. Items will be dispatched once payment is cleared. Happy bidding. Alright, what's your eBay name? Your eBay name is Jackstone7. There we are. Jackstone7. The camera wants to get that, but it's got no picture. It's got Jackstone7. Jackstone7, you know, dishonesty is not good, man. It ain't. You never know what's gonna happen when you sell something wrong. Someone might even be a blogger like Dan636 and they might put this on the video, which is what I'm doing now. And you know, to the seller Jackstone7 eBay, you're not trusted, mate. This is horrible. I want my money back. It's 100%, because there's a hole in the goods. I mean, I can't even ride my bike home now, you know, because you've decided to lie about something, you know, and there's a hole there and it can't be fixed. It's not that easy to just block that hole. And every time you switch the bike on and it starts to run, the coolant, which is in there, I think, if there's any left, is gonna keep coming out of here and dripping onto the floor. So Jackstone7, you are a wanker, and I do want my money back. Okay, I definitely want my money back, and I'm not the one. All right. What has happened then is, if you can see here, we've had to put a screw in here to try and block it, which is not strong enough that it's still coming out somehow. The eBay seller is a piece of shit. Was it Jackstone7? I've just emailed him now some serious words. I'm stuck here with my mate who only had a certain amount of time to sort this out, and then now we have to now take this all back out again, like I said, to put that radiator, the original one I had in there, which wasn't holding properly, and then to take the fan off this radiator, which just came from the eBay, the one with the problem, and put the fan onto that one. So it's just all a palaver. And now it is, yeah, coming up to 6 o'clock. So it's just Really shit. Once again, eBay seller, Jackstone7. What a prick. And he clearly knew it was messed up because he had a wire, around here trying to hold it in place. And it was never going to stay in place, which is why it started leaking straight away. So what are we doing, Dom?
Let's try to get you back on the road.
So we're going to put the other one back, and do you think what about the fan? Stick the fan in?
Yeah, of course.
I don't think it's a big deal, you know that. It's just about, obviously it won't hold properly because of the top bits that...
Yeah, I would go on eBay
of that
and look
one.
for another one, man.
Yeah, eventually. He's got to send my money back, hasn't he?
Even if you make this with cable ties, there's nothing gonna last long. If you're gonna do a wheelie, you're gonna land it.
No, nothing. Yeah, no.
You're gonna fall right into the...
Unless you put 20 cable ties each in every hole, then it will hold. What are you thinking though?
I think that Jackstone7 is a fucking cunt.
He is, he's a real prick. Don't worry, I'll be with you soon, pal. Be with you soon, Jackstone7. That's it. So, really not impressed at all, man. Dom's outside still, just been invited in to eat something. As you know, Dom is the vegan biker, so let's have a look at some vegan food. Oh, wait a minute, there he is. He's still going. I have literally lost faith in what's happening, but here's some vegan food from the Dominic and his missus, which I'm really happy to have a try. Let's have a try. Look at this sauce. These are actually vegan stuff because these guys are vegans. They don't eat anything else, like meat and stuff and dairy stuff. Of course, we all know what a vegan has done. So I'm gonna try some of this right now. I'm really pissed off about the really upset about the fact that someone can sell a radiator or anything. Really nice. Wow. And then we got the sausages here. I'm gonna try a piece now. What happens now is me and Dom have to, well, Dom now has to put back the old radiator, like I just said, and it's going to take the one that's come today, which is faulty, and take the fan off it and put it onto the old one, which the old one wasn't holding properly in place and didn't have a fan. Well, it will have a fan now, but it wouldn't hold properly in place. So if you're going to stunt the bike, do wheelies and burnouts, whatever, it's not going to be a good idea that your whole radiator is not holding in place properly and it's literally just sitting in fairings, which at any time can mess about and just come out. It's not a good idea. So like Dom said as well, try to find another radiator. I think firstly though, I'm going to try to get my money back from Jackstone7. I'm really upset about the fact that you've sent that and you've actually you've tested it. I'm really pissed off. People like that shouldn't be selling on eBay or selling anywhere. And you should literally spoiled my whole video. Shout out to Dom, he's been out there for 2-3 hours. He only had 3 hours with me. It's now going on to 4 hours. And Dom just being a good guy that he is. You know, I feel bad. Dom has a kid and has a family and he's out there still in the cold. And it's just a horrible fact that, you know. And I'm sitting here eating, so I don't think that's good either. So I'll be back in a minute. Let you guys know what's happening with the bike. But we are changing the old, putting the old one back in, which doesn't sit in place, and just maybe just obviously put the fan on from that one. Really disappointing. That was so nice. Hello.
Hi there.
I'm really pissed off right now. I can't believe it, but the radiator has a hole at the top of it, so I need to somehow send this radiator back to this absolute prick. I'm so pissed off. Now Dom, his missus walking around, we've got the baby, the family, and he now needs to basically put the other fan back, which was the original one that was on the bike, which wasn't holding in place because it was snapped in certain places where they had glued it. And I'm just sitting and started eating something quickly, but that's gonna take about another hour or maybe just under that. Really piss take, man. This guy's name is Jackstone7. He's selling a lot of different parts on eBay to do bike. So
have you contacted him and said?
I've sent a message saying, like, you know, the item you sent is broken, and I'm not happy about that. And basically, I'm gonna want my money back. So we'll see what happens with that. But
well,
yeah.
if they don't go into that, you know what you do? You go straight to eBay. eBay, you'll get your money back straight away with eBay.
Well, I hope so. I didn't pay through PayPal because PayPal was messing around when I tried to buy it. And
Well, it doesn't matter. eBay should still be on your side. They still should be on your side.
Let's see what happens. We've still got Dom outside. Still trying to get it all together. And it's just
Do you know what's funny, yeah?
yeah.
I just threw
It's
the
so
box
nice.
now at the back, but something told me, don't keep some bits or don't throw the box. So what I'm going to do now, because I've come to Mel, when I leave soon, when I walk round, I'll pick up the box.
Yeah. Alright, let me call you back, yeah? Alright, good, bye. These vegan sausages are amazing. I'm going to turn vegan soon, I'm telling you. I can do it. I can do it as well. Absolutely delicious that was. It was really nice. Alright. Dom, how are we getting on, bro?
Keep moving forward, man. Don't look back.
So again?
Keep moving forward. Don't look back.
Keep moving forward, don't look back. That was so nice, guys. I'm becoming vegan next week. That's what I'm gonna do. Is it expensive to do?
It's a bit more expensive, yeah.
A lot more, just a little
I
bit.
think it's a bit more expensive at the beginning when you start because you need to buy all the ingredients.
And then maybe trying to learn as well what
Oh
you
yeah. She's been
what you need to eat.
She's been
and stuff.
studying for a long time until she got it. It wasn't easy at the beginning, man.
But now you're a professional.
It was very difficult at the
Look at
beginning.
see they move the hands away. It's such a shame, you know, like.
What?
This just really pissed me off, man.
Honestly,
I
mate,
think there's a way to get this to stick back. That's what I'm thinking.
yeah, there kind of it is, but you need to buy some stuff.
Yeah, I think I should stick with this radiator, which was the original one. Crazy, isn't it? We spent all this whole day just changing the radiator to find out it was a hole. This had snapped off on this bit here. And well, this radiator doesn't leak. It just didn't have a fan, but now we have a fan, which is from this is the one that we bought on eBay, which I want my money back for. Thank you, Jackstone7, you motherfucker.
Fuck Jackstone, bro.
Fuck Jackstone. Fuck Jackstone7. What's the 7 for anyway, motherfucker? At least that bit.
7 people are gonna fuck him up.
Yeah, we'll find you out, don't worry, mate. It's not a lot. Bikers always get together and go for a roam eventually. And no frets. But what you're doing is wrong, man. Stop selling things on eBay, especially bike parts. That's very stupid. You might as well sell washing machine parts or something, but bike parts, you're gonna get yourself in a bit of fucking in a pickle, my friend. Anyway, there's no problems. I just want my fucking money back, and I want it back ASAP, ASAP, as soon as possible. Dan636, aka the Gorilla, aka Dan, aka Don't Mess Around, aka I Don't Play, aka the Geezer, aka. But I think Dom has done amazing today. The way he didn't look back, he just carried on. That's one thing I've known Dom for a while, and that's one thing I can say. He's always tries to do his best for everyone, really. When he was doing his channel, I remember when he was active, Dom would literally say again?
Still active.
I'm still active, he says. Yeah, London stickers for now, but eventually we're gonna have London stickers. The vegan bikers channel's gonna start rolling again. Eventually.
I'll give a what do you call it? A sneak peek.
Sneak peek. I gave a sneak peek today of you, bro. Ah, he's funny. But I'm sure he's gonna give a sneak peek and bring this channel back when things are back on track, man. Having a family and stuff is, you know.
I'll come back to YouTube.
We will come back to YouTube, man.
I'm not gonna come back as vegan bike.
Bro, you can't like your subs went up quick, bro. Like I haven't even hit your subs yet. And you ain't been active for about what?
I was thinking, and if I'm gonna have time to do it, I will come back as a channel as probably something like my whole journey, so which is gonna include bikes, it's gonna include London stickers.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. Stay humble. What was that? Electricity?
No, but it was this car.
He's something in his car's probably, but he's falling out. Like a radiator or something, who knows?
Fan.
But you know what, Dom, like, on a serious note, yeah, it'd be nice to see you bring yourself back up onto this channel.
It takes time, and at the moment, time for me is...
I think your channel meant a lot, man, to a lot of people, and Obviously you had a family, you had to slow down, that's normal. I would have did the same thing you did, but just to have that vision that you will bring it back would be nice, bro.
I don't know.
Righty?
I think
we were talking about this yesterday, right? But I didn't think you were saying much.
like I said, man, you never know. But if I'm gonna come back, I'm not gonna come back with the same shit. It's probably gonna be something more chill that's not gonna take my time editing and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, quick videos here and there, and next. That's what I need to do. I spend too much time trying to hit quality, and really,
No, it's
you know
still
what I mean?
quality, but I think I was trying to deliver something that takes too long to make, and I didn't have time to put my heart into it.
Yeah.
And it just went down. Cool. Cable ties. Let's go and buy some cable. I'm gonna go buy cable ties.
Shall I? Okay. We're gonna jump in the car or?
No, because just across the road.
I'll just wait here, then, because there's so many things hanging about and that. Cool. So cable ties. I think I'm gonna wrap the video up, you know, because technically you guys know.
Save a bit of battery till the end.
Yeah. So Dom's off to go and get some cable ties. See that, mate?
In a bit, bruh. See you tomorrow, yeah?
See you next week, okay?
Yeah. Take care of my family and see you later.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna wrap the video up, guys. I think you've seen enough of Dan636. That was a vegan biker who also has a channel. He's on pause at the moment, but he'll be back. That's my 636 there. He's also got one as well. You know what happened? It became a disaster. We've had to put the old one back, like I've said 100 times. Only now I've got a fan, but it's just not holding in place. That's why he's gone to get the cable ties, and I've just got shit lying all over the place. So maybe I'm just gonna stay here, which is what I've done, and let him collect them. And of course I'm gonna sort Dom out, because Dom is one of the guys I know that is always, like I said before, I'll say it now again while he's not here, I'm one of the guys that I know that always puts 100% in for people when he can. And he was meant to be out here for like 2-3 hours, and he's literally had to stay out here because of this prick Jack Stone 7 on eBay, who's gave me a fan which is fucked, sorry, radiator which is fucked. So Dominic, thank you so much, bro, for having to, you know, not give up and putting back the other radiator and putting the fan in that one to this one. You're a good dude, and I hope you do bring your channel back soon, bro, because I think a lot of people quickly were subscribing to you, and there must be a reason for that. So yeah, man. Anyway, Dan636, guys. Next will be, I don't know, putting some more stunt parts on there. Most of the stunt parts will be coming from Vanjel himself. If you don't know who Vanjel is, check him out, man. Vanjel is he's the engineer, man. He's a guy you really should know, and I should not really be saying that to everyone, trying to bring everyone in. But if it brings him business, then man, I'm all happy for that too. So cool, Dan636, watch out for the next vid. I'm outie, 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 bowdy, bowdy. Be good.